Hey, what's going on guys? Lewis here, and this is going to be a top 16 deck profile from YCS New Jersey. Really friggin' interested in seeing this because this is Inzektors, guys. Inzektors made it to top 16, and that is just crazy. Like, oh man, I know I've said it so many times on my channel, but I'm a huge Inzektor player, and to see them go, this far is just amazing. So, he's playing one Armageddonite. Armageddonite and Greffers do seem to be making a little bit of comeback between Infernities and Inzektor's. As you can see, the average price on it is $7, so it's like, it's making that comeback. Next is playing two Troopers, always been standard in Inzektor's. Two card Ds, it's, becoming the standard in Inzektor's. You really need to, draw your combo pieces. That way you can just go boom, 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 OTK, I win. One Dark Armed, standard. 3 Centipede, 1 Dragonfly, 1 Gigamantis. Those are standard, and he's playing 1 Hopper, which is like, pretty cool to see. You have your 1 Hornet and your 3 Ladybugs, and finally 2 Tomatoes. Tomato was something that was used primarily after the ban list, destroyed Inzektors, and it does give some really good outs, for stalling, and it nets you those really fast dragonflies, as well as you can go for your Armageddonite and just immediately dump something in the graveyard. One thing that I do find interesting is that he's not playing insect imitation, which a lot of players that were doing really good in the regional circuit with, and he's not playing it. A lot of players in the regional circuit were, like really dedicated to that insect imitation, and they were also main decking Maxis for the same reason. But it's just not here, so it's, pretty cool to see that he did it without it. Next is going to be Dark Hole, Foolish Burial, Heavy Storm, 2 Zek Calibers, 1 Reborn, 3 Space Typhoon, and 2 Duality. I think that's the standard spell lineup for Inzektors. You can't really mess with that much. Next is 3 Call the Haunted, 2 Fiendish Chain, the Solemn lineup, 2 Threatening Roar, and 2 Torrential Tributes. The reason why Torrential is such a great card in Inzektors is because you blow up whatever the hell you have. It doesn't matter because you can call for it anyway. And then, for those of you who don't know the deck that well, Call the Haunted is really good because you can chain it to like an MST and, get Trooper, draw 1 off a Trooper. You can always get back your Dragonflies, your Centipedes. You can get back your Armageddonite and his effect goes off. And, there's another reason why Armageddonite is really good, and I'll get into that later on. So, side deck is going to be 2 Maxis, 1 Raikou, which had me really interested in, because, usually the standard is 2, and then 2 Thunder King Raios, such a great card. He really shouldn't have been semi-limited, but whatever. Next is going to be triple Dimensional Fissures, probably, those Mermail Atlantean matchups probably came in handy like crazy. Next is going to be double Messenger Piece, such a good card. 1 Random Soul Taker, I didn't really get this one. I can see kind of why it's good, but it's like, why 1, If anything, just take out the other Raikou and just play 2. Or go 2 Raikou and 2 Soul Taker, pick one. That's my opinion on it. And next is 2 Mind Crush and 2 Decree. For the extra, it's going to be 1 Dweller, 1 Gotchi, 1 Cowboy, 1 Above All Chain, and this is why I wanted to talk about. Armageddonite is a level 4 monster, so you can go into him with, a Centipede that has a Ladybug, or Hopper, or Tomato, and this really gets your deck going, because this is Foolish Burial. You go, boom, Hornet in the grave. And then, if it survives, next turn you can be like, alright, I want to, top deck Dark Arm Dragon, and you just throw it right there. It's like, it's a really good card in Inzektors. Speeds the deck up from how it used to be back when we had 3 Dragonflies and 3 Hornets. Yeah, we don't have that anymore, but we have the ability to get it out of our deck immediately now, and that's such a good thing. I can, in my head, envision someone playing, something like Summon a Monk, just to drop this first turn, because I think, this first turn, if you open up with a Dragonfly and you have the ability to go for Lavolval Chain first turn, it's super devastating because you just drop Hornet and then the next turn everything is live in the deck, and it's ridiculous what Inzektors can do with one Dragonfly and one Hornet, they can get over so many things. Anyways, guys, next is going to be Levier. Levier is just a really good card in the deck. You use Dark Arm, you banish your Dragonfly, go for Levier, get Dragonfly back, and do the same thing over and over again. One Mace Stroke, one Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja, one Shock Master, one Leviathan Dragon, one Giga Brilliant, one Acid Golem, one Volcasaurus, one Tentempo, one Tyrus, and one Zenmate. One thing that had me a little weirded out was that he's not playing Gaia Charger, Force of the Earth. I think that's what it's called. The rank 7 one that you just drop on top of the rank 5s. And I always felt like one of those is pretty standard in Inzektors, because you go for Tyrus. It's like, oh, okay, I have no materials. Tyrus is pretty much useless at this point. Might as well trade him in for something that can pierce through the fence. But overall, I'm super happy this guy did this. Inzektors are where it's at. Oh man, Inzektors forever. They're too good. They're just straight up too good. Anyone who's ever played against Inzektors knows that the deck is ridiculous. Hornet destroys any card on the field. It's retarded. And then you get to plus off of Centipede or Dragonfly. Ladybug lets you go for those crazy Exceed plays. Hopper lets you attack directly, and sometimes, let's say you have Centipede and Hopper, sometimes that Centipede equipped with a Excalibur and 2400 direct, that's too much to handle. That's over a quarter of your life points that you just lose in one attack, and it's attacking directly. You can have Zenmane's and Agachi on board. It's I don't care, attack directly, and it's just it's phenomenal. Inzektors are, I feel like because of this, Inzektors are going to see a bit more play. Also, another good thing about Inzektors to keep in mind, guys, is that Evil Swarms literally do nothing to the deck whatsoever. Evil Swarms still get pushed in like crazy. Pandemic is, same thing as Lance. Lance doesn't work on Hornet. You still pop Ophion. Your deck doesn't go for anything except for, Dark Arm Dragon. It doesn't go for anything that's level 5 or higher that you have to special summon. You can side into things like Raikou, where pops Ophion, Messenger Piece, where he can't attack, Soul Taker, where you can pop him again. Although they're probably Pandemic that one. It's Thunder King, Venus Chain, Solemns, Torrential Tributes. There's a lot of things to get over the Evil Swarm matchup. I really feel like this has such a great Evil Swarm matchup, and that's going to be something that's really prevalent in the meta that we're going to be seeing in the next few months. So keep that in mind, guys. If you want to play Inzektors, go ahead and here's the deck list. Tweak it however you want, and have fun with that. So I'll be having a lot more deck profiles for you guys. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Be sure to comment down in the section below and let me know what's up with the deck. What do you think? What do you think about it? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? I'm gonna call right now. I don't like the one Soul Taker and the one Raikou. I think I would like it better if it was 2 Raikous or 2 Soul Takers. Like one or the other, because I feel like this is just too random, and they essentially do the same thing. They both destroy something, and they make something miss the timing because of where they're going with the effects. So that's my take on it. Let me know what you guys think about it. And a second point, I really do think that Lavalval Chain is going to be the card that really pushes this deck forward. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Later, guys.